They thought the warning sign was a joke until the ocean came ashore to collect what they stole. The ocean is beautiful during the day. At night, Elisa's far from the crowded shores of the city. There was a forgotten stretch of coastline. No resorts, no lights, no tourists, just miles of empty sand and the endless sound of waves crashing under the dark. Sky fishermen refused to anchor near it after sunset. Locals avoided even speaking about it. But warnings mean nothing to people who don't believe. The three friends, Fahad and Daniyal, drove out there for a weekend camping trip. They wanted isolation, adventure, something different. As they carried their gear across the sand, Fahad stopped. Half buried near the dunes was an old wooden sign. Rusted nails, splintered edges, 2 words were painted across it in faded red. Don't sta underneath, scratched into the wood. It belongs to the deep. Samir laughed. Steal what? Sand? Daniyal kicked the sign over and kept walking. The tide rolled in quietly behind them. The shells as sunset bled into darkness. They found something strange scattered across the beach. Seashells unlike any they'd seen before. They shimmered faintly blue, not reflecting light, glowing. Collectors would pay a lot for these, Daniyal said, stuffing several into his backpack. Fahad hesitated. Maybe we shouldn't, Samir smirked. What? You think the ocean's going to file a police report? They filled their bags. And that's when the waves grew louder, not crashing, breathing. The first sign around 1:13 a.m. Samir woke up. The fire was out. The air felt heavy, thick with the smell of salt and something rotten. The waterline was closer than before. Too close. Then he saw it. A shape moving beneath the surface. Wrong dot. Wrong something was walking under the water. He shook Daniyal awake. Do you see that? The ocean went silent, completely silent. Then something stepped out. The beach monster rose slowly from the surf. Humanoid but distorted, its limbs were too long, bending at unnatural angles. Its skin looked like soaked driftwood stretched over a thin frame. Seaweed clung to its body like rotting hair. Its face, if it had one, was smooth except for 2 deep black pits where eyes should be. Water poured from its mouth as it tilted. Its head and then it spoke. Not loudly, not angrily, just deeply returned. What is mine? The voice sounded like it came from underwater and from inside their heads too. Daniyal dropped his backpack and dumped the shells onto the sand. Take them. We're sorry. The creature didn't look at the shells. It looked at them. Its head twisted sharply to one side, as if confused, as if calculating. Then it moved faster than anything that size should move. It crossed the sand in seconds. Fahad didn't even have time to run. The creature's elongated fingers wrapped around him, lifting him effortlessly. His scream was cut short as he was dragged toward the water. The tide surged forward violently, swallowing both of them. Samir tried to pull Daniyal away, but the sand beneath their feet began to sink. Not like quicksand, like hands were pulling from below. Daniyal was screaming. 1 second gone, the next. Pulled down into the shore itself. The ocean grew calm again, as if nothing had happened. Morning. Teams arrived at dawn after reports of an abandoned car near the highway. They found, destroyed tent footprints leading into the water, the old wooden sign standing upright again, but now, beneath, don't steal. Fresh words were carved into the wood. Still wet now, it is balanced. Samir was found hours later, wandering along the road, alive, but not fully there. He kept repeating the same sentence. The ocean sees. It always sees. The truths to this day, that stretch of beach remains empty. The sign still stands. And sometimes, if you walk too close to the shoreline at night, you can hear something between the waves. Not water. Breathing. Because the ocean doesn't need laws. It doesn't need fences. It only needs one rule: don't steal.